So yes, you see me busy working with Nixos, making some tutorials, and we got a GitHub where we draw our configurations from, and it works on computer 1, laptop 1 and computer 2. The thing is that I just got another what if. So a quick test. I've just made a video on VirtualBox on Nixos, installing ArcoLinux, installing BSPWM. So that's possible, no problem. What if, that's my other one, Nixos or Nixos wiki, and then awesome. BSPWM was not there, but awesome is. So what if indeed I go inside my system and I say, let's see what we do. I'll open it here. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. This is my official configuration, but this is a git pull always, right? So we open the terminal here and we say git pull. I don't change anything here. I'm not pushing anything here, just pulling. And then depending on where I am, I say, look, I'm gonna run it, and let's take a look. This is NVIDIA, that's the other one, that's the laptop. So this one is actually best. No. Yep, it's good. Riker, let's put this one here, not in the trash. And the .dot files go here. I need a configuration for Bash or C, Bash Personal, and the look. This is the look you're looking at. That's the copy. Okay. And the other one, that's basically the system that's being set up by Nixos, by the declarative way of doing things. Say, I want this, I want that, and that's how we got VirtualBox to work as well. Just declaring a line, I want it, and not installing VirtualBox, not the application, but just a line saying, hey, want to have VirtualBox. Done! How easy is that? So I'm now probably gonna install VirtualBox on VirtualBox. Cheers. A sip of soup. It's still cold in Belgium. Voila. So awesome, sure, but awesome works with a configuration. As it happens, I think we have a configuration lying around somewhere. So git clone https://arcolinux ArcoLinux and then awesome. Right? If I read, because we need to read, highly configurable next generation framework, Windows, so on. To enable it, we have to do this, to say true, please. So this thing here. Okay. And then it says down here somewhere that copy the file to the .config awesome. But we got more than that, right? We basically have a lot more than just the RC Lua, a bit more. So ArcoLinux etc scal Ctrl-H .config, Ctrl-C, home, Ctrl-V. It's gonna say it exists already, sure, right into. So we have this awesome thing here. Okay, RC Lua is there, but a lot of other stuff is there as well. Okay, now we have to do the next step, but we're actually kind of waiting of this thing here that it finishes, and then we need to log out, log in, do the thing again. Let's see if okay, he's doing it. All right, cool. So let's first reboot, logical order first. We'll go back. As you see, we have 3 lines already. So each time you build, well, your operating system, basically, they have the name for it, technical name, you get the next line. And by now I've installed these things. So last time you visit us, maybe, then we've added qBittorrent at this point in time extra. FileZilla is there extra. So I'm getting in the things that I looked at the ArcoLinux XL and said, okay, missing this, missing that. And things, little things also, oops, my mistake. Little things like Inksy, right? We are used to having it, and oh, that gives me an idea. Inksy, and the -F is one of the important ones, I think, right? A lot of information in there. What I wanted to think now was Dove. Okay, we got it. And BTOP, maybe you've seen that in another video already. We've got that as well with our nice themes included. Fine. Awesome. How do I get awesome on my machine? So we need to set services, X server, and so on. Where is it going to be? It's going to be the way I do things, like workflow wise. I have the ISO builder that pushes to the internet, and here I git pull inside any of my computers, virtual or real. I do git pull. So if I change something in here, it's gonna mess up my workflow. So what I'll do is Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and create for the tutorial. I create one exact copy just for showing you things. So the Picard is not the one we're using. Riker is the one we're using. Riker is that PC, no NVIDIA. Okay, that's the one. Configuration Nix goes open. We have Visual Studio or Sublime Text. So you choose what you want. This is of course the wrong folder. The folder I'm required to have now is the copy, the tutorial one. Up. And like I said, it's the Riker one, right? So configuration, that's the one I need. From here I'll send my orders, because basically this get moved to etc Nixos. But to be able to work quickly and save quickly and write things quickly, we stay in the home directory and then we say .copy, and then we execute the commands to build a next generation of operating system, so to speak. So we find things like X server, services X server enable true, that's this line, right? Otherwise nothing graphical, no nice things. Display manager, services X server display manager SADM enable, we've done that as well. It's just written differently, but it's the same thing, right? We are inside services X server display manager SADM enable true. You recognize the structure? And then of course we want to have Plasma 5 enable, so we're gonna say we want to have this one. Default is a bit much, so it's this line that I need. Enable true, right? No, right? Yes, right? I think that's right. Yeah. So this one is a better approach, grabbing this code and then like so, enables true. So basically I tell him I want to have awesome. Now this is strange. The first time I did this is super strange. On ArcoLinux, Garuda, all the other Arch guys, when you say I want to get rid of Plasma and have only awesome, well, right, you need to know your stuff. But here, that's it, done. There is no more Plasma. All the Plasma applications are gone. Not your applications, Variety, qBittorrent, not those. But this one, Plasma, it's completely gone. Now I see there is this red thing, and that's the fun if you have these syntax corrections installed. This is for the language or the package manager Nix, and it says something red, meaning yeah, semicolon, there we go again, save. Anything else? So this is the line here. I don't want it to be default, and we probably log in. Yeah, since we say Plasma is out, let's do them default session as well. So now we have to think, right? Display, we have the services X server display manager. That's this line, default session. Control C. So this line, services X server display manager default session. This is gone, default session, and then enable, nothing enabled, my friend. I don't know yet why this none thing is there. None plus awesome. I've seen it in the past, like so. Enable is true, Lua models and so on. This we better copy paste. But that's inside, again, the server's X server. So it depends. It takes some time to getting used to the logic of the language, right? The structuring. Ah, there he is. So we're busy here. Window Manager, awesome, but Window Manager is preceded by Services X Server. So this line doesn't stop. This declares the Display Manager, this declares the Window Manager. So basically I'm missing here some words. Services X Server, Window Manager, awesome, enable is true. I think he will get it now. I hope he will get it. That's better. So this like this, not like that, this like that, and that's gonna go in here. And we opened something up at the top, so it's not closing at the bottom, meaning it's that one, and I think one with that as well. Semicolon. And all we can do is hope for the best and reread again. Server X server is true, enable true, that's this line. Display Manager SDDM, enable, check. Default session, that's the Window Manager. Here's the default session, none plus awesome, Display Manager, yeah. And then we get the separate guy for the Window Manager, capital M, awesome equals space, we open it, we say enable true, Lua models and so on, Lua rocks, and that we close this. That's here, that's there, and that's there. All right. Whew. Let's see if it works. So I have now this thing that's in Riker, and I try to see if that works. And if there are errors, immediately it will tell you. So time for soup. There you go. Line 50. Don't see any typos. Line 50. Services, X server, window manager. And here it says display manager. And label true. Or 51, I think 50. 50 is this. What is 50 here? Window manager also enable equals true. Services, X server. It can't cope with doubles. I've seen this before. So this line here and this line here is actually the same thing. You can't cope with that. Yeah, and it doesn't tell us, hey, there's double. Can't declare it twice. It's just one declaration. Bye bye Plasma. Let's hope we have something. Reboot. That's what my what if was all about. Can we quickly switch? Plasma, poof, gone. Awesome. In. This is definitely easier on NixOS than it is on anything else, right? There is no doubt about it. If we do this on anything else, anything else probably, then sudo, that's working. Oh my god, a render. There you are. No, that's not a render. Everything is set already. Yeah? Nice, 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 nice. Close. Wallpapers. Let's do that first. I don't really like the black thingy. Now, let's see if Variety can cope with it, because what we've done is we've rewritten Variety a little bit. We gave it scripts to set things. So that's not in yet. And then I'll grab it on my next iteration. But there is nitrogen. I believe that nitrogen can actually get things done. I've put my wallpapers in the .local share wallpapers. That's a good place as any. Here are all kind of things. Apply. I see already something. So a render is definitely necessary to make things improve things a little bit. Super D, a render. I thought that was installed. Does not seem to be installed. Jump. Okay. There are two things you can do this: Nix environment and then -E and then a render. Let's see. Let's, in the meantime, while it's working, let's go back to my machine. So this is how I work. This is my workflow. I say, oh, something is missing. NixOS, you go to Riker, you go to the core packages, Control find a render. Yep, we forgot it. So we definitely like to have a render by default for anything we try and play with. And then we have 3 PCs for now. And we compare the core packages, a render to that one, a render to that one, save, stop, update to the internet. Now we say a render is new, and immediately everything is up to date, because on any system that I am on, I can just do this, go to documents, go to the NixOS configuration, and git pull everything. Right, just git pull this thing in, open terminal here. I think we have GP by now, git pull gp, a bit shorter, and there you go. So from now on, if I do a copy again, not here, I guess, but if we going to rebuild and install it, a render will be there. So we just do one time, and then everything is set. So whatever you like, you really want, you put it inside the that one, inside the configurations etc Nixos. That's where it should be in the end. You can always save, you know, the drill, up, screen layout, done. And this line of code needs to come inside your system. So variety definitely not working. Too bad for the guy. Oh, there are pipers. Ah well, it is working. So for also we don't need any scripts, but for many other desktops we do. And yes, there is no Plasma on this system, right? Let's make that very clear. There is nothing related to Plasma on my system. Do have a look. So Super D. These are all the applications that have nothing to do with Plasma. Flameshot, they're all choices. F-Search is something from Plasma, but I've decided to install it. It's not part of Plasma. So these guys have also group packages, and the group packages, they do not include F-Search. So hence it stays. And otherwise it's gone, right? How easy is this? Getting everything back is basically going to be here, going to the documents. These are the differences. Do I have melt? Compare. Melt is installed. He's busy. Shouldn't take that long. Okay. It takes as long as it takes, right? He's still doing stuff up here. Just show me what's different, my friend. Melt wrapped, Nix store and so on. So basically none of our applications are in the right places for us, Arch users. They're not in the right places. They're inside Nix store and the others are in run. So yeah, it's a bit different, definitely. So the same, we're not interested in the same. Okay. There's some dangling things. That's all about icons. We don't care about icons. It's this, right? The core packs. A render. In my copy paste there, it's not yet in. These are the lines we've done. So this is getting Plasma back, and this is getting awesome, right? I was thinking how to organize myself so we can switch. Now, one of the things you can do as well, let's think, yeah? One of the things we can do is get everything in there and say I want Plasma as well, right? That's also a possibility. Say both of them. So if I go to Riker, the font has been broken. If I go to here, doesn't matter. We're gonna copy this thing over. He's gonna grab again the packages that were already in my computer system inside Nix store, make the correct links to it, so I have it again. So Plasma is being put back basically via all these, you know, not sure if they're links, but they are a catalog, a list of the things that we need. so that we have both of them. Best maybe do a reboot, right? Because we build it. We've built something new. New line. Well, there's no time on it. Would be nice. Alright, we've set default awesome. Super X is not gonna work. Control T is gonna work. Login CTL, kill all the user Eric. Is gonna get rid of awesome because we don't have ArcoLinux logout there. And there we are, we're back to Plasma X11. They're both there. But now in awesome, you'll see all the packages as well from Plasma. And vice versa, but the vice versa is not very hard, very problematic. Right. And if we log out, let's see if I'm right. In the list in awesome, we don't see, or we do see stuff from Plasma. These are all, this is stuff from Plasma. Yep. So the Plasma stuff is here as well. Console quality, Kitty's a decision of mine, I think. Kate is not for me, that's Plasma. So yeah, I was correct in saying that you'll see inside awesome also the packages of Plasma, unless you get rid of Plasma, like we've done in the exercise. There you go. My what if is satisfied. I'll put the code somewhere, I don't know how yet. So we have an easy workflow to have awesome if you like to have that. All right, cheers.